Some things you're learning from
I mean, a lot. He does a lot, teaching me the playbook, working extra with me, um, just teaching me different techniques and things like that. Uh, you know, just the basics. You know, where to hit the holes, where the seam's gonna open up in different spots and things like that.
Can you give me one little example? Maybe something during a play, something where he said, give you a tip.
Um, usually usually V. I say a lot of times on the outside runs, he usually knows where to hit the seam, and a lot of times he gives me some good advice on where to hit that seam.
Yeah. What are you hoping to be able to contribute to the team this year?
I'm just looking to get on the field anywhere I can, and just find my role.
You played a lot of quarterback in high school, didn't you? Right?
I did. That's all I played was quarterback.
Did you get recruited at all as a quarterback, or was it all running back, wide receiver,
About
or that
two-
athlete category that they have on the
I
recruiting
mean,
sites?
just about almost every school is recruiting me at a different position. I had a couple at quarterback, but just maybe like one or two were looking at me at quarterback. But for the most part, it was either corner or safety.
Which ones were looking at you at QB?
At first, the Air Force was looking at me at QB, and they changed their mind, switched safety, and New Mexico was looking at me at QB.
So did you just run a lot of option at QB in high school?
Definitely.
So
We
you
ran a veer offense.
so you can kind of identify with what Kane's doing with this offense and the whole option thing.
Yeah, I can definitely, I can definitely relate to Kane and what he sees when he's in the pocket.
Has that allowed you to understand the other side of the option kind of mechanism? You know, you're not going to be pitching the ball, but you're probably going to be catching the ball and running with it in the option.
Yeah, playing QB definitely helps me a lot because I can understand, I can relate to see where the quarterback's coming from and understand why he makes what move, why he decides to keep the ball, why he decides to pitch it, why he decides to pitch it late, things like that.
What did this school tell you about where you were going to play?
They told me I'd be playing running back, and they just laid out the format for me that the running back does a lot in this offense and goes in a lot of different spots. You can play wide out, play inside receiver, and play in the backfield a lot. So,
Could you, when Venner graduates, could you step into that role? Would that be nice?
hopefully, do what I got. If I continue working hard and being successful, hopefully I'll obtain that role.
Are you a return man as well?
I haven't returned before, but I look forward to doing it.
What's it been like for you dealing with kind of the switching quarterback thing? I know, when Kane's under center, it's pretty much an option offense, and when Simeon's back there, it's more of a traditional passing offense. How does your role change when Kane and Trevor rotate?
When Kane and Trevor rotate, I try not to change my role because regardless of the personnel in the game, most of the time we're running the same scheme. So I try to keep my mindset on just doing my job, not worrying about who's doing what.
How have you worked with Malin Jones so far? I mean, you guys came in the same recruiting class you guys redshirted last year. Did you guys kind of bond last year as running backs? And how have you guys kind of worked together as a running back tandem in spring practice so far?
I mean, Malin and I, we both were redshirted, so we were together a lot. We went through the whole redshirt year sitting out. It's kind of rough sitting out. So it was somebody to bond with and understand what I was going through at the time. So we just try to help each other, learn the playbook and adjusting to the speed of the game. Because from high school to college, it's a big transition.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.